Hello everybody and welcome back. We are overly encumbered with stuff. We just defeated last episode Staunton. Minago escaped, unfortunately, and Nura has been taken into custody because we don't know what we're going to do with her yet. Some of the people in the party want to save her, some people want to kill her, so yeah, there's that. So we are going to leave this command center room, and I'm not sure where we're supposed to go from here. Is there a door in here? I mean, there is the balcony, but there's no other door here. So let's go ahead and come out. Okay, there's no door there. Is there a door this way? We didn't go out? Yeah, here we go. Could be another room, I'm not sure. Yep, we got another room in here to take care of everybody. Alright, Sela, are you going to take these guys head on by yourself? No? Come and get him. Alright. We're going to use our fire on him. Lon, you need to take off your close range. See if you can... You can't fire on him this turn, that's fine. Sela, what are you doing, dear? Why do you take your weapon off? Put your weapon back on. Alright. We still got something else. See anything though. Ah, there we go. Okay. So it looks like we got a treasure trove in here. This room looks a little cleaner than the rest of the fortress. Oh, there's no treasure? That was like fake treasure? I guess so. Alrighty. So, where do we go from here? Back out that one door that said Drezen? I'm guessing? The main floor, maybe. Ah.
The commander of the crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Drezen and restored the Sword of Valor to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner she has won with such a valiant effort?
Oh my god, we did it, everybody. That's Drezen. Drezen is done. Holy crap.
Urgent matters of state are awaiting my attention. My convoy will be departing for the capital within the hour. I'm afraid this is all the time I can spare you, so do please forgive me for skipping the lengthy and well-deserved congratulations.
Drezen was taken quickly, even more quickly than I'd anticipated. Every death is an irretrievable loss, but considering the scale of our forces, the losses among our troops are tolerable. Morale is high among the Crusade forces that were entrusted to you. You handled the command superbly. I never doubted your personal ability to deal with the demons. I knew that you could become a living symbol for people to follow. That you have now displayed a decent head for tactics is a pleasant surprise. I believed in your success and prepared for this outcome after a fashion. I brought a reward to personally bestow upon my Knight Commander. But now, I think this reward is insufficient. So please, accept one more gift from me personally.
She's giving me a cloak of resistance +3 and a ring of protection +4. Awesome. Thank you.
And thank you for what you have done for the Crusades. Now on to the main matter. The Sword of Valor has been returned to us. Touching it has awoken your power and changed the great relic beyond recognition. Many clerics are at a loss to interpret this unexpected turn. Is it an omen? Happenstance? A warning? Only one thing can be said for certain. Your power is astonishing and unlike anything ever seen before. Your power bears little resemblance to other manifestations of the Inheritor's will that I have been fortunate enough to witness. But who can fathom the god's designs? And Iomedae has many heavenly allies, and they helped us on several occasions throughout the Crusades. There, I have said all I wish to. Is there anything you wish to discuss with me before I depart?
Well, there is something that you should know. Harilu Vorlesh appeared before me in Drezen. She did not explain why she had come.
The architect of the World Wound? Here?
Yep.
And she allowed you to simply dispose of Stanchion Vane and claim the Sword of Valor?
Yep. Strange, isn't it?
This is a very worrying development. Aurelia was more dangerous than a dozen Balors, and more cunning and deceitful than a score of succubi. In the 100 years of the Crusades, our forces have very rarely encountered her, but when we did, it always led to something terrifying. I think she has taken an interest in you and your power. It was to be expected, of course, and it worries me more than anything else. Sooner or later, we shall have to take a stand against Aurilu and deal with her once and for all. But I thought we would have time to prepare. Be careful. And if the architect reappears, treat her as you would a demon lord.
So do you know anything about that big demon that we had to fight at the gates also?
The Baylor Dorazand,
Yes.
one of Daskari's generals.
Oh.
He, Hep Zamira, and the Echo of Daskari are some of the most notable demons in the Abyssal Forces. You will soon learn these names. Dorazand has not been sighted by our scouts for a long time, and his appearance at Drezen was an unexpected development. But we must grow accustomed to surprises such as this. The ability to move at will through space is one of the demon's most unpleasant hallmarks. Fortunately, the Sword of Valor takes care of that problem for the areas around Drezen.
Well, thank you for your time, Your Majesty. I think I've got all the info that I need right now.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Irabeth will bring you up to speed on the situation in the city and surrounds, and together, you can decide on what next steps to take. Good luck, Commander. Remember, this is but the first step. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
Allow me also to congratulate you on your victory, Commander.
Thank you, Erebeth.
We won the battle for Drezen, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces, so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomedae for small mercies. The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia is trying to find out where that Abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads. Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Drezen, inspired by your feat. And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing.
Erebeth shows you a sheet of paper with a list of 4 things: demons with special powers, secret path, missing patrol, and dragon. Well, what can you tell me about the demons with special powers?
Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp?
Yes,
He had powers that no ordinary demon should have. It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if not armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters.
What's this secret path that's mentioned? What are you talking about for that?
We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the Grey Road from Eyes or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Drezen. Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her.
Okay.
She will tell you more about what she's doing.
What is this patrol that's missing? What's going on with that?
Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. And we can't rule out the possibility of desertion, either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Sikoris lie in that direction. But after the siege of Drezen, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search.
Okay. And what is this? A dragon? What dragon?
As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already.
Exactly.
Now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat.
Yes, I agree. Well, good. It's good to know it's not with them.
But there's very little food in the world wound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Baylor in front of the citadel
Yes,
during the siege?
I do. I spoke
He is
with
back
him.
in the city.
Oh, good.
And he doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other.
Oh, nice. Maybe it's going to be a new companion. Very cool, because he didn't want to join us earlier. Is that everything for now?
There are a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who were particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them. The Knight Elan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Baylor, allowing the wounded to be rescued. There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under Drezen.
Yes. I managed to almost clear it out.
It's almost empty now. The only prisoner is Nura Dendawar, the traitor you caught.
Okay.
We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square.
No.
But I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours, of course.
Well, I think if we bury him as a knight, even though he fought with the Crusades for 70 years, that was basically, no, I don't think it would bode ill for everybody. I think we just need to burn the body quietly.
Right you are, Commander. Commander. That day during the battle, No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
Oh, wow. Okay. We have got a lot of quests to do. We have to talk to Irabeth. We've got that sword. I gotta give it to her at some point. I don't understand these cities that mortals love so much. Stone, stone, and more stone. All the doors are so close to the ground, and they're all the same shape. Why don't they ever put the door on the top and slide down? Why do they even want to go outside if it's no fun out there? Somebody built a fountain full of jam, say. I'd understand that. The sudden voice from over your shoulder drops to an excited whisper. Or a chocolate tree, so people could break off a branch and munch on it. Who's talking? Me. Don't tell me you didn't notice the little dragon following you. Well, of course I did. I just didn't know that you could talk. Why did you just start speaking just right now? Well, maybe I was shy. After all, we don't know each other. I had to take a look around and get used to things. Everything about this material plane is so weird. It's gray and stony, and especially Drezen. Oh, so what is your name? Avu, because I'm little. In my family, our names get longer as we get bigger and older. And just imagine how funny it would be otherwise. Imagine being a 5-year-old dragon barely hatched, but they already call you Reslarabrin or Ilthuliak or something like that. So where'd you come from? Well, what do you mean, where'd I come from? I flew all the way here. Well, I moved between planes, tiny little bit, and then I flew the rest of the way. You always wanted to have a dragon, right? Yes, I have. I was really excited to see that you were going to be joining us. Who wouldn't want their own dragon companion? I knew it. I never doubted it. I wouldn't want to be your friend if you were a dragon hater, but even if you were, I just might make you change your mind. So, you don't like Drezen much? No, it's not that I don't like it. You can have fun here too, but I liked my home in Elysium more. That makes sense though, after all. We're fighting demons and they make everything around them so dull and nasty. But you're going to stop them, right? Oh yes, I'm not going to stop till we do. Well, speaking of demons and fighting, you really need to head out to this beautiful place outside Drezen. Your friends are waiting for you there. They have something urgent and important they need to tell you. Commander's quarters. What friends? Oh, they are so nice. They were really happy to see me. They really want to see you. I only flew past them once, so I don't know much, but it must be important. Oh, God. I wonder what else is waiting for me. Well, something really fun. You'll see. Interesting. Well, everybody, we are going to leave the episode here. We finished Drezen, and we have, if we look at our quest log, we now have a ton of things to do. And yeah, we are now officially in middle game, whatever that means. And I'm excited for that. It took a long time. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this journey as much as I do. And there's a whole lot more to come. We are now more powerful, so the fights and whatnots are probably going to get a little bit more challenging. And I am all ready for that. Please subscribe and give a like if you enjoyed the video. And hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye now.